just coming in the video to say, hi all, how are you? How are you doing? And I have a confession a little bit. I feel some kind of way. I feel a little bit some kind of way. It's not sad, it's not mad, it's not angry, it's not frustration. It's just like I feel some kind of way. Maybe all those mixed up together. And because we like fragrances, maybe something like a soft musk with a little trickle of frankincense running through it. And then also maybe, well, I sell one called My Mix. It's just a real fresh scent. But comparison would be a quality banging Paris Hilton. A dark deep blue Paris Hilton. Not the light faded one. The dark deep blue running all through it. And then a touch, just a little pinch of patchouli. Because patchouli is strong, like, I'm here. And with all those mixed up, that's how I feel. I just feel some kind of way. One of the reasons is because of my business. I'm Lady Outside, lady with a business. Somebody made a nasty remark one time, one of my mentors. You know, we go through stuff, we travel roads, and we meet different people. And he told me, he was like, yeah, you're Lady Outside. You know, he didn't even say Lady Outside. I got my Lady Outside name from a customer. Yes. Somebody asked me about labels. When I first did my business, I didn't even have labels. I was writing on a piece of paper. You know, I would cut it. You know, it would look neat. But I was writing very unprofessional because I didn't know the fundamentals of business. And it's okay. And I say it's okay because it is. Because if you're selling, who cares? But when you get serious about it and, you know, people are looking at you, and not that you care what they say, but it's progression in your own business, in your life. So you start getting up with your labels, and you could get the Avery label maker. You know, they'd have Avery. You can go to like Walmart, Staples, and buy the paper, Avery, and just download it on your computer. You can do it like that. Or you can get fancy. I make my own, actually. Because I started off untraditionally old school, so I make my own and I just print them off. But I have used Avery before, and it works really good. So you just get the Avery labels. That's all. You know, you could keep writing because your customers, when you deliver quality and they're giving value for value, because some people might come up and be like, oh, I'm gonna do you a favor, I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna help you out. Help yourself. Don't waste your money. Money's kind of hard to get these days for some people, and then some people, they have a lot of money, but they earned it. So it's not about doing a favor, it's about value for value. People that come up and say that to me, I know this might sound mean, but I don't even want to serve them. Like, I don't want to sell you none of my products. I just don't. I think your attitude is stank. You're doing me a favor. You go up in these stores talking about you doing people a favor? I doubt it. They'll probably look at you like, whatever. And you wouldn't say that anyway. Your assumption of people. You don't assume anything from people. Take people for what they say and half of what you see. Seriously. So, I mean, it's a learned process. So, don't do that. But like I said, feeling some kind of way. But one of the reasons, and again, is like my lack of YouTubing. Because I do like YouTube, and I get comments still from YouTube. People text me. I think a couple people have been calling me early. Because I've heard calls like wee hours in the morning. Because they're in California and different places. I'm not upset, but this is a rule of thumb about my phone. I answer my phone all the way up until like 7 in the morning, you can get me, or you can get me long as it's before 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, I do answer my phone. But if I don't, leave a message. Because some people call, but you don't leave a message. Leave a message, because I'll get back to you. And especially if it's a business message, you know, like, what do I have? And if you're watching, there was a lady I talked to a while back. She wanted a fragrance called Kush. And it was disputed in the bottles because the Kush is the bigger size and all that. But, you know, I thank you. Calls like you, just different calls. People call. And although I'm not very consistent on YouTube, people are still making comments, and people are still reaching out to me because of my contact information. And to me, that's awesome. And, you know, I feel weird, like, talking into you know, my camera and all that, but I know you're there. I know you feel me. I know you do. And some of you are in my Facebook group. And thinking of the Facebook group, I go live in there, and I put a lot of, like, behind the scenes, like, to show you actually what I'm doing. But you can see it. But if you want to be it and not me, just be successful for you. You know, just, she's doing her oils outside, yes. And I can show you too. There's fundamentals of business, whether you knew them or not. Like I was doing the labels. I didn't know what I was doing. My marketing outside. being outside is untraditional, but it's a great banging marketing tool, because it is. But I never thought of that before, but it's a great marketing tool because people see you only in your area, because you wouldn't know I was on Livingston had I not started a YouTube channel. Which, thank you, Mr. Roosevelt, if you watch this video. I appreciate you, you know, knowing and contacting with good people. He's like, you should get on YouTube, you know, just for fun and all that. And then, like I said, I did a video too talking about my 4 ounces. And the 4 ounces is not like, you know, I'm not a wholesaler. I don't have jugs and barrels of oils around. I don't. I buy pounds. You know, if it gets really good, I might buy 3 or 4 pounds of it. But I don't have like things sitting around like that. I'm a retail. I'm moving things. So that's really what it is. And when the girl from YouTube watched me, the young lady and her husband, and she said she would like to get some of my products because they came out and they bought some things. And she was like, wow, this smells really good. This is not the kind I have, because we all sell fragrances. So, you know, she was like, well, you know, maybe you can think of something, or we were just talking in general. And then I told her, I said, I'm going to come up with something. I'm going to do a video. And I did. I did the video. So that's pretty much what it was. And like I say, if you're watching, I thank you. That's what it was. So it's the 4 ounces. I offer 4 ounces for $60. And somebody came out today and was asking me, a guy. And he doesn't want to sell anything. He just wants the bulk, the quantity. I sell pounds for $100. I'm retail. And then some of my pounds are $140. It just depends on, you know, what scent it is, where I'm getting it from. And by the way, when I first started my YouTube channel, a lot of people were like shooting out different company names. Do you get it from here? Do you get it from here? And to be honest, it might sound shameful, but I have relationships. Concrete relationships where I call up. They know me. That's how I do business. I mean, even if I'm visiting a store frequently, they kind of know your face, or maybe I'm just noticeable. I don't know. What about you? But they know me by name. And it's about 9 people. Because when I started my oils, remember, I started untraditionally. I didn't start like saying I'm selling oils. I tried the perfume, Anise Anise. That was my favorite. And, you know, at that time, I was getting my drink on, pouring more drinks than I was oil fragrances. That's what happened. And I switched my drinking and all my BS, depending on men, thinking a man gonna do this and do that, because that's what he told me. Some of them do, but some of them don't. And whether they do or not, always do you. Polish you up. Don't sit back in the cut thinking that, you know, you're that cute that they're going to keep doing for you. And even if they do, when people do for you, they only give you what they think you should have or deserve. They don't give you abundance like we all are actually on this planet to receive. That's just my opinion. And when I stepped outside, it was like the universe. I mean, even all the religious propaganda, I let that go. It was just kind of like me and the universe. Are you going to rain on me today? Are you going to sunshine on me today? And I kind of held on to, you know, what no man could ever tell me. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell anybody. I just knew, like, man, I want to make me some money. I like these fragrances. I get compliments. People at my job that I talked to, but some people knew of people. They're coming down from the office. Hey, you have this fragrance? Because that's how I did it. Because I'm like, damn, I don't like that. Or if I did go to one company, I wouldn't say a company's name, but if I did go to one company that people have mentioned, if you look through my videos, they make comments and maybe put a company name. Even if I did go there, they might not have everything that Renee likes. Maybe they have a banging baby powder. But then when I try to order something like a cherry, their cherry stinks. I don't like it. Or if I try to order a designer fragrance or something, it stinks. And I'm not saying it stinks like gross. It stinks to the point that I am not interested in it. Some people, that's why I have a lot of fragrances. Where I wear Reveal by Halle Berry. I don't know if you ever had that one. I like it. It's distinctive. And where I get it from, it smells so sexy and nice. And when I wear it, people are like, what is that? Because once I put it on me, it takes on that role. And I mix my fragrances. I might put a dab of patchouli. I put my mix on. That's a base and that's fresh. And if you ever got my mix, anybody, I don't know if anybody from YouTube have ever tried my mix. But yeah, that's a great one. And if you're from Ohio and you've tried it, then you know. It's just like a fresh burst of and I mix it too. That's why it's called my mix. It's a fresh scent and I mix, and that's the way it is. But yeah, I wanted to come to a video, just kind of chit chat, and hope you're having a day that it's all you want it to be. Whether you're sitting down scratching your butt, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get like that. I'm in my bathroom. I'm actually upstairs in my son's bathroom upstairs. Thank goodness for 2 bathrooms. I'm upstairs. So I said, let me do a video and, you know, say something. But yeah, the 4 ounces, you know, I offered the 4 ounces. And I think that's a good deal. And like I said, my customer came out today and he's like, I want to get the big one. I told him it was $60. He's like, I'll get that next time. And he will. I do the retail. But if you want to sell it, get your own bottles, get your own stuff, and just go to town. But at any rate, enough with that, and it's been good. Leave a comment. Let's chit-chat in the comments. Or you could Google me, Lady Outside. I used my phone the other day, and I Googled Lady Outside. So if you got a business, make sure you could Google. If you have a business, make sure people see you. And you don't have to set up outside. I'm not saying it like that. There's all kinds of tricks and stuff you could do. The electronic name badge is on my website. Everything I offer is for value for oils. Like people that sell oils. That's what I do. But the fundamentals of business has to be learned first. Because even though we started backwards, because you might be writing labels too. I don't know. You know, writing just paper. You might not have professional labels. I didn't. I do now, but and still people might not say they're professional because I don't stick mine off the sticky dot. You know, like the Avery and all. Sometimes I don't stick mine. I make my own. Sometimes I cut mine and use the tape. I'm serious. People see me. They're like, yeah, she's working and she's doing. It's like an art that I do. Because remember, when I sell oils, I didn't say, yeah, let me get me some oils. Let me just get me something. Yeah, they cheap, $12. Yeah, ooh, I could get a pound for 10. You know, and that's fine. But that's not how I stepped out into the arena. I stepped out with my own sense. Like, ooh, where'd you get that from? And I'll just go wherever I can to establish relationships with people that have the scent that I want. Everything I carry, I like. And that might be weird. Everything I carry, I like. Because guess what? If you don't get it, I'm getting it. And it's going to be smelling good to me. So that's how I do my business. And that's why I say quality. Because had I known that, I could have started wearing oils long ago when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? And had a business and was doing whatever, you know. Business mindset is totally different than I felt when I worked my job. And I like my job. My job bought my house. It put my kid through school. My son now is in a different world, you know, because, you know, my entrepreneurial is here to stay. It's here. And I found my calling in it. And hi, I'm going to become more regular on the videos. And we can chit-chat that way. And you can join my Facebook group. We can see each other there. Send me a message or say hi or, you know, something. So we can start connecting. And I apologize that I haven't been coming on here. And when I have quiet times and different things, we could chit-chat and talk about anything. And I can teach you some stuff too. And that's the good thing too. All my flaws and everything. Because, like I said, codependency no more. I don't wait for anybody to do anything. My mom, I'm grown. But I used to sit around waiting for it. You know, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Then when he don't do it, do for self. And good men will come. Because I've had men that, you know, they wanted, I didn't drive anywhere. You know, wherever I went to drive, you know, I'll take you. So, you know, it's just, but depend on yourself. And we got this. We have everything that the universe is equipped. I've seen it out there, the pollination, you know, just the way the seasons change, especially here in Ohio, the hail, the fall. It is just, nature is universe, and to speak out to it, I think it hears me. I think the universe hears me and feels me because, and protection, that protection. You know how many people are outside, different people, different walks of life, doing different things, thinking different things. And I think about all that, but I don't hold on to that. So, I'm not saying this like start a business outside, which my next video, that's what I'm going to put. How to start a business outside. And I'll tell you how I did it, how you can do it. This is a little video, and then if you have any questions, you can just let me know. Matter of fact, if you have any questions or any comments on this video, put them at the bottom so we can stay connected. Or you can join the Self-Made Money Facebook group. It's friends who like Lady Outside, because I'm Lady Outside. Renee. You'll call me Renee. Who likes oil fragrances from Lady Outside. And self-made money. And self-made money, I say, is like self-made money, you're a millionaire. Well, that's possible. But self-made money, you're making it yourself. Nobody's giving you a check in your hand. You're making it yourself. You're making it yourself. And you're making it too. I know you are. And if you're not making it, we're going to make it happen together. Talk to you later.